One of the most expensive commodities in the world is attention. When you think about television, radio, newspapers, or any media outlet, in whatever they are doing, they are in the business of getting attention. My attention, your attention, her attention, his attention, our attention. Think about that. Hello everyone, and welcome to the second episode of Digital Launch. My name is Tumelo Mokoena and I am your host. Okay, so just as a recap, last week we talked about the three different types of digital platforms. We said they are social media platforms, search engine platforms, and your business website. We said that social media platforms are platforms where people go to socialize. And your goal as the business is to go there with the intention to build relationships with your target customers. And with search engines, we said that people go on search engines to look for answers to the questions they have, to look for solutions to the problems they have, and to search for products and services that they want to buy. So it is important that you are also present in these platforms such that when they are searching for the products and services that you are selling, that they can easily find you. And another platform that we talked about is the business website. And I said this one is important because this is your platform. You are the one who controls and decide on the kind of content that you want to be shared on that platform. You decide how your target customers interact with your website, the kind of information that they will find on that website, right? Which means it is very important for you to know who your target customer is, right? When you know who your target customer is, you will be able to answer the question which we are going to address today. And that question is, how do I decide which platform to launch my business in? Right? So to answer that question, I have three questions that you are supposed to answer as the business before launching or choosing the platform to launch your business in. And the first question is, which social media platform does my target customer spend most of their time? Right? Do they spend more time on Facebook or do they spend more time on Instagram? Are they on LinkedIn? Maybe you're selling a product or a service that is targeting professionals. You want to be looking into LinkedIn because a lot of professionals spend most of their time on that, right? But which of the social media platforms do they spend most of their time? When you have the answer to that, then you will choose one platform. And I'm specific to say that you will choose one platform because most of the people that I'm talking to here are people without enough resources to be able to be present in all of the social media platforms, right? So it is important that at the very beginning, when you either don't have resources or don't have people who can do the work for you, you choose the one platform so that you don't get overwhelmed with managing 10 platforms at the same time while you're still trying to run your business, right? So pick one platform where your target customers spend most of their time, right? And Facebook is an easy pick because Facebook has the largest users, per day. It is said, I think over 2 billion people are using Facebook on a daily basis, right? But that shouldn't be a deciding factor. You have to decide on which platform you want to launch by knowing where your target customers spend most of their time, right? So the second question is, which search engine do they go when they are trying or they are searching for the products and services that you are selling? Right? And this one is an easier one. It's easier because the number one search engine in the world is Google. Most of the people are using Google to search for things, right? And when I'm talking about Google, I'm also talking about YouTube because YouTube belongs to Google, but we are talking about Google. So you have to be thinking, there's no reason why as the business you do not have a Google listing or Google My Business listing. And I only just read, I think this week, that they are now calling it Business Profile Manager, something like that, right? And it's important that you also have your profile as the business on Google. That's the least you can do, especially in the beginning. Okay, so the last question that will help you to decide, whether or not in the beginning you want to have a website is, how do my target customers prefer to shop? Do they prefer shopping online, or do they prefer coming to the store and shop in a physical store, right? That will help you decide in the beginning, especially when resources are still limited, right? You want to be setting up a website that actually serves your client. And don't get me wrong, to have a website is the most important thing, especially if you want to grow and scale your business. Because the value, as I said last week, the greatest value of digital platforms is the data that you can collect about your target customers. And a website is one way that will help you to collect quality data that relates specifically to your target customers and how they interact with your website or interact with your products that you have uploaded on the website. So it's important that at some point you think about having your own platform. But in the beginning, you can still work with having one profile on social media platforms, maybe Facebook, maybe LinkedIn, maybe Instagram or Twitter. Have one platform that you can focus on, and then by all means, you need to be on Google. Okay, so the name of the game in the social media platforms or in the digital platforms is consistency. When I began this, I talked about attention, right? The power of the digital platforms is that they have given us the opportunity to also create content that will capture the attention of our clients. It's no longer only televisions that can create content and capture the attention of our clients, right? But also we have that opportunity now to be creating content that captures the attention of our target market, that captures the attention of our target customers. So make use of that. But in order for you to not be overwhelmed, pick one platform on each of the different types of these platforms. And I promise you, with consistency, you are guaranteed to win. And only if you're creating content that's relevant to your target customers. I hope that what I said brought value to you. And if it did, please follow us on Facebook, follow us on YouTube, and be looking out for more content.